Hello guys and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Pokemon Pearl. And in the last part we started our magnificent journey into the world of Pokemon. God, that sounded gay. And then in this part we're gonna, continue. Start getting a team together, all the standard Pokemon stuff. So yeah, first off, Dawn wants us to go see our mum. I mean, she doesn't know that we didn't, we just ignored her. Because you're supposed to go back to talk to her so you can get an item. I think you get an item, I can't remember. We already have the running shoes, so she has nothing else I want. Yeah, Dawn doesn't know. I could have texted her. This is like the future or something. This is present day. I have a mobile phone, just going to big adventure, won't be around for a while, Loz, see you laters, Tom. That's a text. That is a text. But no, we have to actually run back. Good thing she gave us the shoes. Oh, we got the journal. That's what we got. I think we need that. No, we don't need that to save, but it's one of a journal is something that's in quite a lot of RPGs, and I think this is the first Pokemon game to introduce it, where you can actually look at it and see what you've already done. Because what game does it? Is it Morrowind? Am I thinking of Morrowind, where you can see all your actions and see what's going on? So really handful thing to have in an RPG. So I never look at it because I have a memory. I know what I'm doing. But yeah, here's Owl's mum, who must just be like, oh no, Owl's gone. How terrible! Now I can live a peaceful, quiet life without him running about. But she's still concerned, Good for her. Good for her. Yeah, so let's go take that to Owl. That's another item that we will receive, When you get given a parcel, you're getting a little something in return, It's not free, it's hard delivering packages. I like to see them do it. So we have to run back, and obviously we're going to encounter some Pokemon on the way. So here's a new one, Beedoff. I know the B's a bit cut out, and I'm sorry about that, but yeah, that will be fixed in the future, so don't worry about that. So yeah, this is my editing technique. This is fast forwarded, if you can't tell by the music. The music isn't naturally like that. I just wanted to show that Hot Fuzz leveled up, and Beedoff is a new Pokemon that we haven't seen before, so yeah, like I said in the last part, stuff that is sped up is stuff that I want you to see, but don't really want to waste your time. And most Poké Centers visits will be edited out as well, because this is it. It doesn't get more exciting than this. And sometimes I have like 6 Pokemon, and we have to wait for all those to get healed, and that's a whole thing. That's not very interesting. So let's get out of this dump. Let's go back to Dawn, who loves our mum for some reason. Yeah, there's a route down there, but I think you have to surf to get across the ocean, so yeah, I don't think we'll go there. So yeah, let's check into the Pokemart, see what's going down. Really not a lot. And oh yeah, don't buy any Pokeballs from here, you won't need them. Unless you're planning to catch them all, like most people do. Which I don't get. Why would you want to catch them all? But that's our other thing. So I bought some potions, they're always going to come in handy. In most Pokemon games I wouldn't buy anything from the mart, because well, not at this early stage, because most people just give you items you need. But I thought I'd better be safe than sorry. This is a new game to me, so I didn't want to, be caught without any Pokeballs. Does she get her home music? Her own music? Or is this the root music? Because that went dun dun dun, all like that. And unlike other Pokemon games, you can't skip this. Ugh. I think we know how to catch Pokemon. We get to Sim Chimchar, which, like I said in the last part, I'm not really a fan of. Because yeah, with Pokemon, it's not just about the stats, it's about their looks as well, and just general the feel of the Pokemon. I don't know if that's just me, it's like, sure, it may be smarter to pick another Pokemon over another one, but I like the look of certain Pokemon, so I'm going to go for that one. Yeah, she's just going to show us how to catch Pokemon, like we don't know how to do that. It is quite a mystery, it is quite hard, really. Oh, Dawn. I wonder if we ever battle Dawn. I don't know, but yeah, seeing how I have the water one, Dawn has the fire Pokemon, and then Owl now has the grass Pokemon. I think Owl has the grass one. So yeah, that's how you catch a Pokemon. So that's that done. It's very tricky, you see. It's very difficult. Lower its HP and throw a Pokeball. You never would have guessed. See, yeah, this is why I was gutted. I just brought 4 Pokeballs and she just gave me 5. So now I have 9, which I think I actually use most of them. Because yeah, with Pokeballs at the beginning you don't really need them that much, because you only need to catch like a couple of Pokemon, so you actually don't need 10 Pokeballs. So here's our very first battle, which is really strange because it's not your rival, and that doesn't sit right with me. Okay, that's not cool. So yes, these are going to be sped up as well because trainer battles are kind of boring sometimes. I won't speed up the intense battles, but yeah, this one's a bit, you know, styly. So yeah, while I'm doing this, let's talk about Pokemon to catch. So yeah, you've already seen a Starly and you've already seen a Beedolf. 2 pretty good Pokemon. I would pretty much recommend. I won't spoil what the future gyms are, but for just so you know, if you pick Hot Fuzz or Chimchar, I would catch a Starly as a bird Pokemon. I'm just saying, you're going to want a flying type. But if you have... yeah, you just want the flying type. Actually no, wait, hold on. I had to figure this one out because each Pokemon has different types. And yeah, catch a Starling. I would say just go for it. Because I know some people, like, in the original ones, you have Pidgey, and then you have Spearow, but then you have other flying types, like, you could catch other Pokemon that could learn, you know, flying attacks. But yeah, I would say go for Starly. I would say Beedolf, if you actually like the look of the Pokemon and think it's cool. I don't know why you would, but if you have a chipmunk as a father and you want to look up to him, say, look Dad, it's just like you, then yeah, get a Beedolf. But I wouldn't recommend him. It's not as good as like Rattata, because that turns into Raticate and it's alright. There's no Pokemon that are absolutely terrible and you should avoid completely, but at this beginning stage it's very important to pick decent Pokemon so you don't have trouble in the beginning gyms, because you only have like 2 or 3 by the time you do the first gym. And yeah, that's a rock type gym, I'm just going to say it now. So yeah, if you picked my Pokemon, Hot Fuzz, then yeah, get a Starly. Although it's not as important if you pick Chimchar, really. So here's another new Pokemon, Shinx. I think that's how you say it, Shinx, which is an electric type, which we can actually catch in the area, which is kind of cool. There's quite a few types around, but don't be like me. I was quite eager to get a new Pokemon straight away, but you can go into quite a lot of different routes, and then there's a cave coming up as well, so if you don't catch Pokemon like right now in these beginning routes, don't worry about it, because there's no gym in this city. See, the layout's quite different, because you start in a town, then you go to another town, then you go to a city, then you go to another city, and that's where the first gym is. It's very confusing. It's just very confusing, and I'm not sure what Dawn just said, but you can read, you're smart people. So head to the Pokemon Center, head straight back out, thanks to my mystical powers. So yeah, this is me trying to catch a Sphinx. Sphinx? I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but that's how it's spelled. So, and luckily I saw one straight away, so that saves me a lot of time. Because yeah, it's night time, so that can determine what Pokemon you see, as you may know. So you're going to see certain types of Pokemon, they just won't show up at night, which, you know, can get a bit annoying, but doesn't matter. So yeah, I caught this Sphinx, okay, but okay, here's the deal. If you have a Chimchar, I would recommend getting the Sphinx. Okay, that's all you know. Here's Honest Tom's 23 top combinations. If you have a Piplup or Piplup, like I have, catch a Starly. If you have a Chimchar, catch there's a grass Pokemon coming up that you're gonna want that, and I'll I'll point it out, but we don't see it in this part. So at this point, just unless you really want a Starly, just don't, you know, get a Starly, but you're gonna need that grass type. If you pick Tarwig, is that what it's called? I would also recommend getting a Starly as well. I mean, getting a Sphinx is probably a bad idea for me, and I really shouldn't have done it, but yeah. Because it really depends what sort of player you are. I like to have a lot of Pokemon, so I have 3 Pokemon quite early on. Most people would only have 2. So yeah. Although it's up to you. There's a lot of good Pokemon out there. So. And yeah, here's a bug type Pokemon, I think. I mean, if you like bug types, then go for it. But see, most people slag off bug types, but bug types are really good. They're stronger in Psychic, which is awesome. And yeah, they have some other good traits, but yeah. In the originals, I always caught a Caterpie and then trained up to a Butterfree. Although in the originals, Psychic was, you know, Bug wasn't strong against Psychic, so I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. So yeah, I think I've made a cut here, or I'm going to, because I trained up. I actually called it Plug Switch. I have no idea what I was thinking either, so if you're going to question that name, I was like, I'll call it Plug something. That's inspired. Plug something. Plug Switch? Yeah, alright. So oh, what does this fat guy want? There's always a fat guy, isn't there? There's always some fat guy saying, don't go over there. There's something bad over there. I mean, I guess the developers just like, okay, we need them to stay in this city. Fat guy? Yeah, let's have a fat guy. God, and then this is another little side quest thing. I mean, I don't know why they did this, but I guess they made this city and was like, crap, we made the city. What are we meant to do in it? What? There's no use for the player to be in this city, but we have to have them do something. So yeah, we have to go and see Owl in the trainer school. Did that fat guy say go to the trainer school? Because I don't care what that fat guy said, but no offense to fat guys, it's just I don't like fat guys that get in my face and say you're staying in this city. Why are they? I don't want to quarantine. Oh yeah, we have to deliver the parcel to Owl, and there's 2 in here. That's crazy. That is crazy. I think Owl's mum, you know, had a little thing for me. I think that's what's going on there, like, you know, something like that. And sorry about that whistle. I think it was quite loud. So yeah, so him, like everyone else, is on the road to be the greatest trainer. I don't know why more people don't think of taking up that dream. Although I guess everyone kind of is. So yeah, we have 2 people we can battle here, both with the controversial, well not really controversial, but with Abra. And Abras are really boring to fight, just so you know. Because Abras actually have an attack in this generation. So yeah. So here's Plug Switch in action, which... See, the thing with Sphinx is that it starts off bad, but then gets better, so you kind of have to train it. It's quite hard to train. But yeah, Abras, I really like Abras, but I never get them, because I don't want to have to train my Kadabra to get an Alakazam. And then, if it's just a Kadabra, then what's the point? You know? Because I did do that once, on one of my playthroughs of like Red or Blue, probably Blue. I had a Kadabra, but I couldn't trade it. So, I hate that feature, that you have to trade to evolve some Pokemon. It's so stupid. I just don't get it. So yeah, she also has an Abra well. Although it does just say bra, I've noticed, because of the cut-off point. And I'm not trying to, you know, sorry about that. And Hot Fuzz is very injured. I wasn't too sure if I was going to win this, but I kicked Bra's ass. So yeah, we're going to kill this, and I was trying to level up Plug Switch, but Plug Switch is quite weak at the moment, and I didn't want to. Training is hard, okay? When they say they're hard to train, that means you have to waste a lot of time training. Got TM10, Technical Machine, and if you're wondering why it's sped up, it's just editing. That's what it is. So yeah, this is the end of the part, so I will see you next time for Let's Play Pokemon Pearl on Tom23. Goodbye.